And now for tonight's starting lineup. First for the Tomahawk hatchet. A junior, number 4, Ella Bison. A junior, number 9, Alicia Borman. A junior, number 10, Sienna Calkins. A senior, number 11, Claire Albert. A sophomore, number 14, Shelby Borowski. A junior, number 15, Freya Albert. In the libero, a senior, number 12, Sophie Olsen. Head coach for Tomahawk is Keith Hansi. And now the starting lineup for your Mosinee Indians. A senior, number 1, Maggie Bowler. A senior, number 6, Lisa Maurer. A sophomore, number 7, Abby Clune. A senior, number 10, Miranda Shinuski. A sophomore, number 14, Bridget Fry. A sophomore, number 17, Olivia Schrader. The libero, a senior, number 12, Daisy Spink. Head coach for Mosinee is Justin Jacobs. Tonight's officials assigned by the Great Northern Conference are Todd McIndowney and Henshaw Jr.
And with that, a hello everyone. We welcome you to this Great Northern Conference matchup. It's Tomahawk and Mosinee in Mosinee on Zaleski Sports. Glad you could join us tonight. Make us a part of your Tuesday. We're getting ready to get things going. Coach Jacobs and the Indians playing some very good volleyball of late. 17-9 on the season, coming off a win versus Rhinelander their last time out. And sit at first place in the Great Northern Conference, a game ahead of second place Medford, 6-0 in the conference. Medford sitting at 5-1. As we're getting ready to go here, as Shelby Borowski will serve for Tomahawk and get things started. Again, the starters for Tomahawk, it's Ella Peisig, Alicia Vorman, Sienna Calkins, Claire Albert, Shelby Borowski, Freya Alberg, and the libero is Sophie Olsen. As Borowski ready to serve, line drive serve, and it goes off of Spink, back up. And hit over, control, Wohler got it back over. Borowski back up to Albert. Albert had it blocked, and it's 1-0 Mosinee. Quick start for the Indians.
What's your last name again? Sorry. Sipper. I can't hear you.
Oh, then your mic your headset might not work, and I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. As Gunnard Sippert, my producer tonight, as that is a kill there for Bridget Fry. Borowski setting up Calkins. Calkins, heck of a hit there, and it's 2-1. Serving is Claire Albert. Getting it over. Borowski sets up Calkins. Calkins is blocked. That was Spink and Clues in the vicinity. That's save. Back up. Clues has to get it over. She does. Heck of a play there by the Mosinee defense. Borowski sets up. The ball was blocked. Hit was made by Petta. Sent over, and a point for the Hatchets, as that is Calkins once again. Long rally between the Indians and the Hatchets on that play, all even at 2. Line drive serve just got it over. And hit on the back line by Spink. Borowski sets up Calkins. Calkins soft hit over, dugout. Spink back out. Borowski, ball was tipped at the line. And a point for Tomahawk. Kaylin Jerschley now in, serving is Claire Albert once again. Albert, low serve, dug out by Jerschley, back up top, and sent long out of bounds by Abby Clues. Wasn't a bad setup from Lisa Maurer. Clues just got too much on it. And Albert will serve once again. And that goes right into the net. And a side out. Productive serving round there from Claire Albert. As Clues is going to come out, Olivia Schrader will come back in. And Spink Lilibero will serve for Mosinee. Spink gets it over. Hit back up by, all even at 4. Spink, line drive serve. Off of Olsen, set back. Calkins just got it over. Maurer, Spink, and sent over. And Spink will serve once again. Indians back in front, 5-4. And Tomahawk under the leadership of Coach Keith Hansey. Turn it over. Borowski sets up Calkins. Calkins is blocked. Borowski gets it right back. Olsen, and getting it over is Petta. And that is killed there by Olivia Schrader. And it's 6-4. Spink. Serve off of him. Borowski. Getting it over is Petta. Spink back up front, and ball was tipped, and the kill by Bridget Fry. Mosinnee's largest lead of the game at 7-4. Spink off of Olsen. Borowski sets up Petta. Petta blocked! Maurer and Schrader in on the defense. And it's 8-4. 5-0 scoring run. Spink off of Albert. Calkins gets it over, saved. Heck of a play there by Spink. And getting it over is Fry, finding the back zone and exposing the empty back, and that's going to bring on a Tomahawk timeout, a 6-0 Mosinee scoring run. We will take a commercial break. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank, real people, real conversations.
Schrader with the kill. 10-4. We're having some scoreboard issues. We'll try to fix that in between the games or a longer timeout. Spink serving once again. Borowski in the front. Sets it back towards Calkins. Calkins gets it over. And back up. Maurer sets up Fry. Ball was tipped. Petta up to Borowski. Petta gets it over. Dug out by Schrader. Say high hit. Fry able to get it over. Albert up to Borowski. Culkins, ball was tipped, and that is a kill for Sienna Culkins, and that stops the bleeding. It's 10-5. Culkins serving, line drive serve, off of Shinuski, and getting it over is Taylon Jersley. That back towards Vorman, saved by Spink. Back to the center, and Fry able to get it over. Culkins to Borowski, and back to the front, soft hit over by Getty. The ball was tipped at the line, and that is a kill for Olivia Schrader. And it is 11-5. As Shinuski will check out. Aubrey Locken will come in. And Lisa Maurer will serve for Mosinee. 11-5 Indians in the first set. Maurer off of Olsen, back up, and getting it over is Vormans. Back to the center. Getting it over is, wasn't looking like a kill, but it ends up being a kill for Aubrey Locken. Wasn't hit that hard. Some miscommunication, mispositioning, and it's 12-5. And Maurer sends that one long. So a side out, a quick one. After 1 point from Mosinee, 12-6. And getting it over is Vormans on the serve. Maurer back to the center, and getting it over is Locken. Olsen back to Petta. Fry, ball was tipped, and that goes off of Alberg, and that'll be a kill for Bridget Fry. And the lead is 7. And Fry will serve. Wooler will come back in. Jersley will come out. Yeah, 3 at the front for Mosinee. Fry, and that's going to be an ace. Was out of the reach of Olsen, gave a good effort. And a nice placement there from Bridget Fry. 14-6. Fry, high hit. Off of Olsen, back to the front. Borowski sets up a soft hitting and a kill for Freya Alberg. Wasn't hit that hard, but it did the job. As Petta will check out, Peisig will come back in, and she will serve for Tomahawk. Again, second time in as many days in Mosinee for our coverage that we have covered a Mosinee Tomahawk game. It was football on Friday. That ball was tipped, but it goes out of bounds, went off Alberg. Borowski was also in the vicinity. And despite a good defensive play, it ends up being a point for Mosinee and a 15-7 lead. As Kendall Schley will come in and serve. Line drive serve, and that is an ace. That one went right off Sophia Kaiser. Schley serving once again. Up to Borowski, saves it, and getting it over is Peisig. Up front, Maurer, soft hit, getting it over. And that goes off of Fry. And the kill for Albert. And Schley and Schrader are going to come out. Olsen serving. Spink back up front, Maurer. The setup, and the high hit goes off the ceiling. That was a tough play for Sophia Kaiser. As Locken made the hit. As she's going to come out, and Shinuski will come back in, and she will be the one to serve for Mosinee, with the Indians up by 9 here in the first set. Shinuski, low serve, getting it over is Kaiser. And saved back to the center. Borowski getting it over is Albert. Nice save there. Maurer setting it up, and that is going to be a kill for Maggie Wooler. That one had some heat on it. And Tomahawk is going to call their second timeout. They have no more. The lead is 10. Mosinee in charge here in this first set. We'll be back after this.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
I'll show you a cheaper scoreboard after the first game. We'll put up a. All right. We back? Okay. Lead is 10, 18-8. Again, we'll get you a scoreboard after the first set. Borowski up front. Albert gets it over. Low dig saved. Back and getting it over, but sent long by Wooler. As Kaiser's going to come out, Vormans will come back in. Shelby Borowski will serve for Tomahawk. Fry and Wooler didn't have the right angle on it, but gets it over. Borowski sets up Calkins off of Fry. Saved by Spink, and Wooler able to get it into the net, unfortunately. I thought they might have had enough height, but it fell short. That would have been a heck of a play right there. That was still amazing that Fry and Spink were able to save that after it went off the ceiling. I think it might have gone off the pipe. Spink up to the front. Maurer sets up Wooler. Soft hit, and that hit the pole. You could see it move. And Tomahawk chipping away. Lead is down to 7 after the lead was 10. So Hatchet's not going away yet. Borowski, and that'll be sent wide. Should just keep my mouth shut. Lead back to 8. As Wooler will check out, Talon Jersley will come in and serve for Mosinee. Lead is 8 in the first set. Again, Mosinee trying to go to 7-0 in conference play. And that is an ace for Talon Jersley. Tomahawk sitting in 5th in the conference, a game behind Lakeland. Olsen up to Borowski. Calkins, soft hit, and that is a kill, an effective kill for Sienna Calkins. Lead is 8 once again. Again, Tomahawk 9-14 on the year. 2-4 in conference play. As Albert serving. And that goes off the top of the net. Still in play. Maurer back. And that is a kill for Abby Clues. Again, they have conference wins at home versus, and that'll be sent out of bounds and long. Calkins, there's Jersley up to Maurer. Maurer sets up Schrader, awkward hit. Borowski and Petta down the back line by Jersley. Maurer blocked. Fry, that goes out of bounds. That defensive possession there by Alberg and Vormans, but it goes out of bounds, and the lead is 9. To the back, getting it over is Albert. Maurer. And a bit of an awkward adjustment getting it over is Locken. Maurer, Schrader gets it over, and a kill for Schrader. Line drive serve off of Vormans. Getting it over is Petta. Maurer back, and Fry with the kill, and it is game point, or set point, or however you want to say it, in set one, 24-13. Low serve, Borowski back to the center, getting it over is Olsen. Jerschley up to Maurer. Maurer back, and Locken gets it over. Locken back is blocked. Fry back to the center. Locken gets it over. Olsen to Borowski in the center. Back to the center, and getting it over is Alberg. Jerschley back up front to Maurer. And the kill by Schrader, and set one goes to the Indians. Mosinee wins set one, 25-13. We will take a commercial break. Back for set two. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
All right, set two. As you can see, we're working here on the scoreboard. As again, Mosinee takes set one, 25-13. As Talon Jerschley will serve to start set two. Mosinee trailed 4-3, and then they took off. And the Hatchets just never really had an answer. They cut the lead to 8. That was the closest they got. Mosinee built the lead again as large as 12. As Jerschley will serve. Off of Olsen, back up front to Borowski, sets up Culkins. Culkins is blocked, and that'll be a point for Mosinee. As that is Fry and Clues coming in on the defensive end. And Indians draw first blood, 1-0 Mosinee. Here's Jerschley once again. Back up front, Borowski. And that'll be sent long out of bounds by Pett. I had to wait for the signal. That looked really close, but it missed the line. 2-0 Mosinee in set two. Jerschley up to the front. Borowski sets it back, and Petta, was that tipped? It was, out of bounds. And Petta gets some redemption. Running it long on the last play. So Tomahawk on the board, 2-1. Borowski will serve. Borowski, Spink. Back up to the center to Maurer. On the wing to Fry. And not enough room for Sophie Olsen, I should say. Not Sophia, Sophie. And it's 3-1. Spink will serve. Mosinee on top, 3-1. Spink calls for it. Back to the center to Maurer. And getting it, Schrader and a kill. No chance for Borowski on that play. Spink will serve. Once again, Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit Mutual of Wausau to find an agent near you today. Maurer to the side to Fry. That was tipped, I believe, and it was. And a kill for Bridget Fry. For your next new vehicle purchase, check out Dahl Honda and Dahl Chrysler in Stevens Point. With these two dealerships, you're sure to just find the vehicle you're looking for. Browse their selection online or just stop in person and see for yourself on Dahl Honda, just off Stanley Street, and at Dahl Chrysler on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. As Coach Hansey's going to call a timeout, we'll keep it here. From home projects, home repair, to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive, no matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware of Mosinee to get the job done. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you got work to do. And Wiggly Field on Schofield Avenue in Weston is the perfect place to find great food and cold drinks for the whole family or for the team after a big win. Sign up for Volleyball League and stop by for lunch or dinner at Wiggly Field and Dome. That's Wiggly Field in Weston. 6-1, Mosinee off to a good start in the second set after taking set one, 25-13. MLB playoffs started today. Mets take game one over the Brewers, 8-4. Royals beat the Orioles 1-0, and the Tigers beat the Astros 3-1. So all lower seeds winning their games today. Again, one last game tonight that'll be on the West Coast starting pretty soon. It's Braves-Padres, and then game two tomorrow. So a chance for 4 teams to move on tomorrow. Spink low serve. And the kill by Schrader, not hit that hard. That's been a story for Mosinee tonight. They haven't needed to hit that hard. It's just that was mispositioning, and it's 7-1. And Spink serving once again, and that'll be sent wide out of bounds, and that is a big point for Tomahawk. Again, a conference week here for Tomahawk. We'll get that in a second as Petta serving. Saved by Maurer back to the center. Fry adjusts, gets it over. Up top to Borowski, back, and blocked. Albert devoured by Schrader and Maurer. Again, Northland Pines on. And Tomahawk will be home versus Northland Pines on Thursday. And then back in action on Tuesday the 8th. They're at Medford. Home versus Wittenberg-Burnham, and that at Rhinelander to finish off the season. So a couple of conference games and a couple of non-conference games for the Hatchets. So they try to finish a strong conference with a strong conference record. Meanwhile, Mosinee, they're on the road at Anago on Thursday, and they'll be back home for their final two versus Lakeland on the 8th. And then Marathon on the 17th. As some substitutions being made right now. 8-2 Mosinee. Maurer will serve. With Schrader, Locken, and Fry at the front. Maurer off and dug out. Save back to the wide side. Jersley up. Maurer, and not enough height for Aubrey Locken. As Calkins will serve 8-3. Calkins into the net. As Woller's going to come in for Jerschley. Just got to wait for the go-ahead, and it is made. As Fry will serve for Mosinee. Fry. Borowski back to the center, and Olsen can't save it. That started with an awkward hit by Peissig. 10-3. Fry serving once again. Peissig digs it out. Borowski back to the center. And Albert gets it over, and it's just wide. Didn't miss the line by much. And the lead continues to grow for Mosinee. Fry off of Peissig. Back to the center, and getting it over is Albert. Spink back, and just getting it over is Locken, saved by Olsen. Albert, and Vormans doesn't have enough. That was a tough play for Alicia Vormans to make. Heck of an effort, but it fell short, and the lead is 9. Fry, now up Borowski, and Albert able to get it over. Spink calls for it. That's it back, and Olsen gets it over. Fry to Maurer up front, sets up Schrader off of Albert, and a kill. And Olivia Schrader is rolling right now. As well as the Mosinee student section. Fry, Albert gets it over, and Schrader can't make the play. That was a tough play, didn't have enough height on it. (13-4). And over. Spink to Maurer. Sets up Wohler, getting it over. Soft hit, saved for the moment, but not enough. As Vormans will serve, lead is 8. Vormans, and that is going to be sent way long. Schrader will check out. Schleim will come in to serve for Mosinee. Again, Mosinee has the conference advantage. They beat Medford. That goes into the net by Schley. Quick side out. They swept Medford here. So really the only way Mosinee does not win the conference title is if they lose if they lose here tonight and lose either the Anago or Lakeland, or they'd have to lose their next 2 games. So really, Coach Jacobs is looking in a good position to clinch a Great Northern Conference championship. Now, it's not totally decided. It depends on what happens tonight and what will happen on the road at Anago and back here next Tuesday against Lakeland. As Albert will serve. Hatchet trail by 8. Off of Fry. Spink on the back line. Gets it back up front. And Wohler with a little bit of a pushover, we'll call it that, to get it over. Borowski sets up Petta. She's blocked. Olsen calls for it. Getting it over is Alberg. Spink. Borowski and Alberg gets it over. Saved by Spink. Maurer back up and almost a kill for Clues. Maurer sets up a wide shot by Locken. Again, this was a team that made a sectional semi last year, lost to Apaka. And it came 2 games away from state. So Coach Jacobs, and again, these are a lot of returning players. Here's Spink setting it up, and getting it over is Locken. Borowski back, Petta gets it over, and Maurer can't save it. The lead is down to 6 after what was originally as large of a 9-point lead. Again, Tomahawk chipping away a bit. Still a big hole for them to climb out of. Especially already trailing by a set, but still. Albert, Spink on the back line. Sets it up to Maurer. And getting it over is Locken. Borowski on the side to Petta. She's blocked by Clues and Locken. As Locken's going to come out. And Jaden Reed, and not the Packer player, but Jaden Reed, Mosinee volleyball player, will come in to serve. Borowski, and Petta is blocked again. Clues and Maurer. Reed. That goes off of Olsen. They got a chance to get it over. That was a heck of a play by Albert to just get it back to the center. But Olsen just didn't have enough height on it. And it's 17-8. Reed serving once again. Reed, high hit. Off of saved. Maurer back to the side. And Wooler is blocked. Spink got it over. Borowski, Petta, and Reed can't save it. As Calkins will come in, Petta will come out. As Olsen will serve. The lead is 8 for Tomahawk. Sorry, for Mosinee, I apologize. And that goes into the net by Olsen. As Jershey's going to come in, Wooler will come out. And Jershey will serve. Lead is 9. Yeah, we got a full slate of games tonight. If you want to check us out, visit Zaleski Sports on YouTube or ZaleskiSports.com and check out any game you want. And Calkins into the net. Just not enough, again, not enough power on that. And Coach Hansey will call a timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Back after the timeout, 19-9 in favor of Mosinee. Taylon Jershey serving once again. Again, Coach Hansey has used all 4 of his timeouts in each of the first 2 sets. Borowski sets it back, and Olsen gets it over. Spink up to Maurer at the front, setting up Fry. Fry ball was tipped. Olsen on the back line. Borowski high hit, and Petta able to get it over. Ball was tipped at the line, and it cannot be saved. I think it was Clues who got a hand on it at the line. And full slate of games tonight. Another busy Tuesday night. We had some soccer earlier. Pacelli was at Three Lakes. Girls volleyball, Pacelli at Almond Bancroft. Columbus Catholic is at Greenwood. And that'll be sent long out of bounds. Wittenberg Burnhamwood is at Amherst. Wisconsin Rapids is at DC Everson Boys Soccer. Obviously Tomahawk at Mosinee. Boys volleyball, Appleton North is at Kaukauna. And finally another girls volleyball action. Pittsville is at Port Edwards. Again, available at ZaleskiSports.com or Zaleski Sports on YouTube. Make sure you look for the black channel. As Calkins, and we got a whistle and an illegal hit. Looked very awkward there by Bridget Fry. And the lead is 9. As Peisig will come in for Petta. And that goes right into the net from Peisig. Maurer Borowski back. Albert gets it over. Spink back to the center. Maurer back, and the kill there by Aubrey Locken. And it's 22-11. Maurer serving once again. Maurer, and that goes off of Peissig, and that'll be an ace. Maurer, Olsen, and Peissig, high hit, barely misses the ceiling. Borowski back to the center. Olsen able to get it over with a carry. Fry gets it over. Borowski digs it out up to Olsen. Back, and Albert off of Spink. Back to the center. Ball was tipped by Schrader. It doesn't matter. Schrader with the kill. And the lead is 13. And it is now once again set point. Mosinee took set one, 25-13. Olsen up to Borowski. Calkins adjusts. Maurer, Spink, back, Fry into the net. And Tomahawk stays alive for another point. As Olsen, the libero, will get some rest as Alberg will come in. Calkins off of Jerschley, up to Maurer at the front. Sets up Fry. Fry, the kill off of Calkins. Set two, Mosinee. They're up 2-0. And they'll have a chance to play for a sweep when we come back. High school volleyball, Mosinee takes set two, 25-12.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with four-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
All right, back after the commercial break. Set three coming up. Mosinee trying to play for a sweep and get their 7th conference win of the season. Tonight's game is brought to you by Rural Mutual. The next time you shop for your insurance, call Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce, your full-service Rural Mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826 today. And TRW Auto Body in Mosinee offers top-quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently, while also offering 24-hour towing and courtesy loaner vehicles and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. And just like these players right here on the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings the top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com to score big with trusted, local, affordable service. And start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group of full-time benefits that start day one. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Express Employment Professionals can help you find your next career. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. Third set is also brought to you by Mammoth Mortgage. They are your local, transparent, fun, and passionate mortgage pros, providing opportunities for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage today. Shelby Borowski will serve to start for Tomahawk in this third set. 25-13 and 25-12 in the first two sets of victories for Mosinee. Spink. Wohler can't get it over, and Tomahawk draws first blood in this third set. It is 1-0 Hatchets. Borowski. Fry back to Spink. Spink saves it. Fry able to get it over. Borowski back. Culkins. High hit. Just missed the ceiling. Maurer. And getting it over is Kios. And not saving it. It went off the hands of Fry. A kill for Claire Albert. And first time we have seen Kaylin Sandry tonight out on the floor for the Hatchets. Coach Hansey trying some experiments right now. Maurer, and getting it over is Wohler, and that's sent wide. And Tomahawk out to a 3-0 lead, and this is a good sign for Coach Hansey so far and the Hatchets. Borowski. Off of Fry, set back, blocked, and we got a whistle and an under hit, an illegal hit, and Tomahawk on top 4-0. That was Kios who was blocked, and that's a tough spot because what else can you do when it's given to you like that? Spink up to Maurer, back Wohler, Olsen saves it, and Borowski, and we got a whistle. And a double hit. As Wohler's going to come out, Jershey will come in. Lead is 3. Albert. And Sandry sends it long out of bounds. A little too much on that. Lead is 4-2. 2 straight here for Mosinee. Jershey serving once again. Borowski at the front, back. Petta just got it over. Spink saves it. Maurer and a whistle and an underhand hit, illegal hit. 5-2. Petta will serve. Petta. Up to the front, Maurer, back. Fry is blocked by Sandry and Culkins. And I'm sorry, but it landed on Tomahawk's side. That's my apologies. It's 5-3. Spink. Olsen, saved by Borowski. Back to the center to Olsen, gets it over. And getting it over, saved. That was Schrader. Borowski back. Sandry is blocked. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fry. And a 3-point Tomahawk lead. As Olsen will come out, Alberg will come in. Culkins to the center. Maurer back. And Fry is blocked. Went right into the hands of Schrader. She caught it almost. She's frustrated, and lead is 7-3. We've seen some fire from Coach Hansey and his hatchets so far in this third set. Calkins right into the net. So a side out. Lead is 3, though. As Calkins is going to come out, Olsen will come back in. As Lisa Maurer will serve for Mosinee. Maurer over. And that'll be a kill by Schrader as it goes off. I thought it got stuck for a second. It didn't come down for a while. It went off of Peissig. She had no chance on that. That was a perfect setup to Schrader. Laid down to 2. Tomahawk has led the entire set so far, despite only being 7-5. Peissig, high hit. And Borowski trying to get that to Sandry. And that'll be a point for Mosinee. It wasn't a lot of room for Sandry, and she just couldn't get there. Especially without running into the net or stepping over the line. Lead is 1. Maurer, dug out by Peissig, and Borowski gets it over and exposes the empty zone. Jerschley and Spink were in the vicinity. It was a long run for Spink. Lead is 2. Sandry serving once again. Sandry, and that'll be sent long out of bounds. As Wooler will come in, Jerschley will come out. Lead is 1. Fry will serve with a chance to tie it. Sandry's going to come out. Some productive minutes there from Kaylin Sandry. As Olsen digs it out, back up front to Borowski, trying to set it, getting it over as Alberg. That was her only chance by bumping it over. As that is a block by Alberg and Albert. As Locken tried to get that over, and she was just devoured. As Peissig will come out, and Petta will come in. Albert will serve for Tomahawk. 9-7 hatchets to the third set. Albert gets it over, and that's off of Fry. That's an ace. And how long before Coach Jacobs calls a timeout? As Fry's going to come out, Reed will come in for Mosinee. Albert serving again, 10-7. Albert gets it over. Wooler back to the center. Maurer sets up Wooler. Wooler can't get it over, and the lead is 4 once again. This is the largest lead of this set, at least tied with it. It was a 7-3 game. Mosinee had a chance to tie it, and the lead back to 4. 3 unanswered right now by the Hatchets. Albert serving once again. Albert gets it over, dug out by Spink. Up to the front to Maurer, sets it back. Schrader off of Kaiser. Borowski back to the center. Albert off of Maurer. Spink and getting it over. Soft hit by Wooler. Saved by Kaiser. Borowski on the wing to Petta. Spink high hit and saving it as Locken getting it over. Albert up to Borowski. Petta. Petta's blocked by Schrader and Locken, and that's a big point for Mosinee. As Schrader will come out. And Schley will serve. That goes off of Albert, and that is an ace for Kendall Schley. Yeah, Schley, Reed, Maurer, Kios. To the center, getting it over is Albert. Reed saves it, back up front to Maurer, who sets up Wooler, and that'll be sent in. All right, all I heard was out. But still, it's a 1-point game. 3-0 scoring run for Mosinee. And that'll be sent long out of bounds that time. Schley's going to come out. As Olsen will serve. Hatchets lead by 2. Off of Reed. High hit. Getting it over as Locken, sent long out of bounds. And wasn't he just not finding the placement on those hits that they were finding earlier? And Olsen sent wide out of bounds. Shinuski will come in to serve. As Aubrey Locken will have a seat. Dug out on the side to Petta. Schrader. And getting it over, and the kill there by Maggie Wooler. That was actually set up by Shinuski. And the lead back to 1. Shinuski. Alva Olsen up front to Borowski, and we got a whistle and a double hit, an illegal hit. And it is all even at 13. It over is Petta. Wooler sends it back. Maurer right back. Wooler calls for it. Soft hit. Dug out. And that'll be a kill there by Belakias. Actually, good exchange there by Mowers and Kaiser. And Mosinee has their first lead of the third set, I should say. Shinuski serving again. Off of Olsen, up front to Borowski, back to Olsen. Olsen, that one goes off a read. Spink. Mowers, high hit, and Wooler off of Olsen. Borowski saves it. Petta trying to get it over. She can't. And we got a whistle, and that was at least 3 or 4 hits. And I think Coach Hansey was asking if there was a block. The lead is 2, and we are going to have a chat between the two officials. Again, Coach Hansey wanted a block. It looked like there was some contact at the net. Not too hot, not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Cronenwetter for all your AC and heating needs, commercial or residential. For your new units or repair, call Four Seasons Heatings and Cooling in Cronenwetter. And some talk between the two officials and the line judge. And despite some protests, no avail. Lead is 2, 15-13, as Shinuski will serve once again. Shinuski, that goes off of Kaiser. Borowski back, Petta gets it over. Shinuski up front to Maurer. Sets it back, Wooler, almost a kill, saved by Kaiser. And Olsen, miscommunication. I think she thought somebody was there who wasn't. I think she maybe thought Petta was there, and now Coach Hansey will call a timeout, and we will do the same. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Bax Family Chiropractic in Rothschild provides personalized chiropractic care in a family-oriented atmosphere. They can help any age patients from just a few days old to the moms and dads trying to keep up with the kids. No matter what issue your body is battling, from migraines and anxiety to stress or a wide variety of your youth issues, let Bax Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Shinuski, that goes off of Kaiser, back up front to Borowski, and getting it over is Petta. Shinuski to Maurer, and Wooler is blocked by Culkins, and that is a kill. And that is a big point for Tomahawk. Lead back down to 2 as Sandry will come in, and Kaiser will come out, and Borowski will serve for Tomahawk. From full bathrooms or kitchen remodels and new construction, Varney Brothers Kitchen and Bath is your local builder specializing in the 2 most important rooms. That's a kill, sorry, an ace, I should say, for Borowski out of the reach of Reed, and the lead is back down to 1. Start your path to a beautiful new home, bathroom, or kitchen with Varney Brothers Kitchen and Bath. Borowski off of Spink, up front to Maurer, and that is a block by Culkins on Kios, and we are tied. As Reed will check out. Fry will come in. Off of Spink, up front to Maurer. And sent long out of bounds by Wooler. And Tomahawk has the lead back. Just when you thought maybe the Hatchets were losing some momentum, they get it right back. As dug out by Borowski, Petta gets it over. Back to the center. And that might have been tipped either way, but that is going to be a kill there for Kios. As Wooler will come out, Jersley will come in. All even at 17. A good competitive third set after some convincing wins for Mosinee in the first two. Over the net. Borowski back, Sandry. And Fry, that was close, and that's sent long, and Tomahawk has regained the lead. Something tells me this is going to come right down to the wire in this third set. Peissig is serving. Spink up to Mowers, setting it back to Fry. Fry long out of bounds, just missed the line. And Peissig will serve. Peissig. And that is going to be sent long. So when you're leading by 2, that's not what you want to do. Spink serving. Spink gets it over, and that goes off of Olsen, and we're tied. Despite the scoreboards, there we go. Scoreboard is right now in the gym. It's all even at 19. And Spink serving. All even at 19 in the third set. Mosinee leads 2-0. Olsen up to Borowski, sets up Petta. Petta's blocked. Albert is blocked. Doesn't matter. It goes out of bounds. Whoever was blocked, it's pretty much irregardless. As that was Maurer and Schrader. Spink will serve, 20-19. Spink gets it over, goes off of Culkins. Olsen can't save it. And the lead is 2, and Coach Hansey will call his final timeout of the third set, and we will step aside for maybe our last commercial break. We'll be back after this.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration system needs. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Spink, that goes off of Peissig. Culkins back to the center. Sandry gets it over. Shinuski, there is Schrader sending it wide out of bounds. Lead back to 1. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. As that goes into the net, though, from Culkins, and the lead right back to 2. As Shinuski will check out, Locken will come back in, and Maurer will serve. Off of Olsen. Borowski sets up Albert. Albert the kill as it's out of the reach of Spink. And do they call a tip? No, all right. Point for Tomahawk. It looked like originally they were maybe calling a tip. And Sandry will serve. 1 point game in the third set. Mosinee trying to sweep this conference matchup. Tomahawk trying to force a fourth game, and that'll be sent long, and that hurts. As Sandry's going to come out, and Kaiser will come in. As Bridget Fry will serve for Mosinee, as the Indians lead by 2. Late in the third set, Fry. Low looping serve off of Olsen, and Borowski can't save it, goes off the basketball hoop, and it is match point for Mosinee. And Fry trying to nail it down. They won 25-12 in the last set. Olsen back up front to Borowski. Sets up Olsen. Olsen off of Maurer. Schrader. Wohler can't save it, and Tomahawk stays alive. That was a tough play for Maggie Wohler. As Petta will come in. Peissig will come out. Albert will serve. Mosinee won by 13 in the second set. That's a low looping serve off of Spink. And Tomahawk not going anywhere. 1 point game. Albert will serve once again. Albert off of Spink. Dangerous play there. Fry. Wohler gets it over. Olsen up the front to Borowski. Back. Albert dug out. Maurer. Schrader. Ball was tipped. Saved by Kaiser. Borowski. Petta. Blocked! Schrader and Maurer. What else is new? Sorry, that was Locken and Schrader. Whatever, it does not matter as Mosinee sweeps Tomahawk in this conference matchup. Coming up next is the the Merrill Steel post-game show. So used to saying Nasonville, it's become kind of a second habit. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest and apply at merrillsteel.com. We're going to play the post-game ad and have a talk with Coach Jacobs and our player of the game. We'll be back after these messages. Mosinee sweeps Tomahawk.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide.
All right, Merrill Steel postgame show, Coach Jacobs. So obviously it was a defense was a big part of the game tonight, a lot of presence at the net. How have you guys been able, if you feel like, what have you guys been able to do throughout the season to improve the defensive end? Just obviously getting later in the season, but what have you felt like you've made the most improvement on in that sense?
Biggest thing is our blocking. We blocked really well tonight, and that has been a struggle for us through the early part of the season. It's been a focus for us throughout. We're starting to close a lot better. This kid did a heck of a job at 4 tonight, which is really nice. That solo one to finish it was awesome. Defensively, we're solid and defensively all around. We've got so many DSs that we can sub in and out in those spots. It's just really fun to have options and weapons and things that we can go to. And when that block gets going, if we can block like that, it's gonna be a fun couple weeks to finish the season.
Obviously, the third set was very competitive. Came down to basically the lowest margin you can win by just playing to 25, obviously. But obviously, when they called timeouts, you guys got a chance to talk. What was just said in those couple of huddles to your team to kind of just get them through that competitive third set, I guess?
We got to learn to calm down sometimes. We get a little bit caught up. You want to be excitement, but then once that whistle blows, it's got to be right back to calm. Get into your split step, get ready to make a play. And I thought we got a little too upset with ourselves sometimes. Errors are going to happen. We make mistakes, but how are we going to grow from them? What are we going to learn from them? I thought we did a better job of that in the first 2 sets, but it's also because we were thumping the ball for a while. It masked it a lot, but we've got to learn to deal with our mistakes better mentally, because that's a big part of this game.
All right, well, thank you, Coach. Appreciate it. Yep. All right, Olivia Schrader, our player of the game. So obviously, defense was a big part tonight, but there's obviously it takes 2 parts of again, offense and defense. I asked Coach what you guys have been working on the most, but what have you feel like you guys have been working on the past couple of weeks that have really shown in this string of victories you guys have been able to put together?
Again, we spend a lot of time on our blocking footwork and pressing on our blocks, and that really helps us out on the defense part of it. And the offense part of it, I want to thank my setter, because she puts me in that position to make those great plays. And then my defense is there to back me up if I don't do such a great thing. And yeah, it's really our blocking footwork and the reps we take at practice.
So obviously this was a big one. Conference schedule, even the regular season is starting to wind down. Obviously, you got a big one on Thursday at Anago, one of the better teams in the conference. What do you feel like you guys need to do on Thursday to continue this success?
How we play the best is when we stay up hyped and we don't get down on plays that may not be so good. And so, yeah, we just need to keep our energy up and not get down on ourselves, because that's what makes us lose matches.
Obviously, playoffs are the most important part of the season, besides obviously, conference games. What do you feel like you guys need to, maybe even just something you guys could improve on just going on later in the season, I guess?
I feel like we can definitely improve our block timing, especially my block timing. Getting to the block, getting up, and pressing is a huge part of the game, especially on defense.
All right, well, that's all I got. All I need you to do is just look at the camera and say your name, and I'm in the house. I'll count you down real quick. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
I'm Olivia Schrader, and I'm in the house.
All right, great game. Thank you. Mosinee sweeps Tomahawk. Have a good night. Yeah, just in the future. I don't want to keep them waiting too long.